My dear students, here I am once again with you. How have you been doing? Well, I hope everything is fine with you because we have to continue practicing. In this occasion, we're going to practice the past simple affirmative using regular verbs. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to share with you a YouTube song. Okay, this song is about the regular verbs. Okay, well, for a regular verb, it's very necessary to use ed. Now, to his friends, ed is just a normal, everyday kind of letter. Okay, but right now we're going to discover a little bit more. Okay. Okay, hello, my friend. Right there we can see ED is saying hello to the other letters, to letter J. Okay, but what they don't know is that F is a time traveler, es un viajero en el tiempo. All that Ed needs to travel into the past is a word. Necesita una palabra para viajar al pasado. Ed needs an action. Okay? Only a word that does an action can be used by Ed to travel back in time. Para viajar al tiempo necesita verbos. To travel back in time, Ed needs verbs. For example, happen. I wonder what is going to happen now. Now, Ed is traveling into the past. You can see right there, happened. It has happened. Ed jumped onto the end and the verb changed. This word has traveled into the past. Okay? So we can understand that we can use ed to travel into the past. Remember, ed is very necessary to travel into the past, okay? Here are more words that are verbs. Ed will send them into the past. Ed las enviará al pasado. Looked, played into the past. Wanted into the past. Worked into the past. So we can see right here that ed is very necessary to travel back in time using specifically verbs, only actions, okay? So remember to use ed with actions to talk about past. This is very important, okay? So now we're gonna see another video right here. This is a very short video. Okie dokie. If you take an E and you add a D, you will get F. F goes at the end. Ed va al final del verbo. Ed goes at the end of the verb. And Ed will send the verb into the past. Ed enviará el verbo al pasado. Ed will send the verb into the past. Okay, so right there, want, wanted. Walk, walked. So if you give a word to Ed, Ed will send the word into the past. Like this example, play, played. Play is present. Played is past. So remember this, okay? It's very important because Ed takes all the verbs into the past. Ed lleva todos los verbos al pasado. Had takes all the verbs into the past. So remember, it's very important to remember this. Okay, as you can see, Ed is a time traveler. Okay, so this is a regular verb. All the regular verbs take Ed. Okay, now we're gonna continue practicing, and in this occasion, you are going to open your wonderful world book, and you're gonna go to page number, hold on, it's taking a little bit of time. Hold on, a little bit of patience. We're gonna, okay, hold on, we're waiting. Right here, okay, you're gonna open your wonderful world book to pages 84 and 85, okay? So open your wonderful world book to page 84, okay? And I'm gonna share the exercises that I will be doing with you, that I will be explaining you, okay? It's very important to analyze these exercises, and I'm going to be helping you. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. Hold on. In the meantime, remember, okay, remember the topic for this class is past simple affirmative using regular verbs. We use the past simple for actions that are finished. Usamos el pasado simple para acciones que están terminadas. We use the past simple for actions that are finished. For example, I washed my hands before breakfast. Me lavé mis manos antes del desayuno. I washed my hands before breakfast. I cleaned my room last night. Limpié mi cuarto anoche. I cleaned my room last night. I studied with my parents yesterday. Estudié con mis padres ayer. Now, over here, you can see F. Right here, you see F. Remember, F takes the verb into the past. Now, it's also very important for you to learn time expressions for simple past. Yesterday, ayer. Last night, anoche. Last week, la semana pasada. Last month, el mes pasado. Last year, el año pasado. Ago, hace. So remember these time expressions, okay? Now we're gonna go to the next page and we're gonna practice regular verbs, okay? Remember that regular verbs take F. So right here we have the verb in present, and right here we're gonna be writing the verb in past simple. The first example is carried. In past simple is carried using F. Now chase, okay, right here you have chase, and the past simple of chase is chased, okay? Remember, F is very important to take the verb into the past. The next one is cry. In simple past, we have cried using F. Fit. In simple past, we have fitted. The next verb is look. In simple past, looked. The next verb is stay. In simple past, stayed. The next verb is tie. In past simple, tied. The next verb is travel. In past simple, is traveled. The next verb is tried. In past simple, is tried. And the last one, want. In past simple, wanted. Remember, it is very important to take the verb into past simple. Okay? Now we're going to continue with the next page. Complete the sentences with the past simple. So in your wonderful world book, this is the second exercise. Okay, you have to complete the sentences with the past simple of the regular verbs in brackets, okay? Remember that for the regular verbs in past simple, it's very important to use F, okay? So number one, the children played a game after dinner. Right here, we have the verb in past simple, okay? Number two, Amanda's new jeans, and the verb in past simple, it's fitted her well, okay? The next one is the flight, and the verb that we have to use is land. The past simple of land is landed because land is a regular verb. The flight landed at 6 o'clock. Number four, leave. Okay, so I live in a flat near the river Thames. Live is a regular verb, so we have to use F to take live into past. Number five, the passengers, and the verb in brackets is need. Needed their tickets and passports, okay? Number six, the verb is carry. We're gonna write it in past simple. John carried the bags into the house. Number seven, the verb is like. The past simple of like, liked. Paul liked the book about lizards. And number eight, the verb is wash. The past simple of wash is washed. Susan washed her t-shirt. Okay? And let's review. Number one, the children played a game after dinner. Los niños jugaron un juego después de la cena. Number two, Amanda's new jeans fitted her well. Los nuevos pantalones de mezclilla de Amanda le quedaron bien. Number three, the flight landed at 6 o'clock. El vuelo aterrizó a las 6 en punto. Number four, I lived in a flat near the river Thames. Yo viví en un departamento cerca del río Thames. Number five, the passengers needed their tickets and passports. Los pasajeros necesitaron sus boletos y pasaportes. Number six, John carried the bags into the house. John cargó las bolsas hacia la casa. Number seven, Paul liked the book about lizards. Paul le gustó el libro acerca de lagartijas. And number eight, Susan washed her t-shirt. Susan lavó su playera. Okay, so this is the exercise from your wonderful world book, and we're gonna do one more. Well, two more actually. This is just one more, okay? The instructions. Complete the text with past simple of the regular verbs. Remember that you have to use F. Right here we have the verbs in past simple. Arrive, llegó. Enjoyed, disfrutaron. Tried, intentaron. Stayed, quedaron. Traveled, viajaron. Visited, visitaron. Okay, so the first one. Last summer, we decided to visit our cousins in Alexandria, Egypt. El verano pasado, nosotros decidimos visitar a nuestros primos en Alexandria, Egipto. Last summer, we decided to visit our cousins in Alexandria, Egypt. Number two, we there by plane. Nosotros allí por avión. We there by plane. What verb is possible for number two? travel. So right here, we traveled there by plane. It was a long flight and I was happy when the plane finally. Fue un largo viaje. Yo estaba feliz cuando el avión finalmente. It was a long flight and I was happy when the plane finally. Yes, arrived. Okay, excellent. Let's continue. Alexandria is a great place. Alexandria es un fabuloso lugar. We at our cousin's house. We stayed. Nosotros nos quedamos en la casa de nuestro primo. We stayed at our cousin's house in the city center for 1 week. For 1 week. Okay, let's continue with number 5. On Monday, the Biblioteca Alexandrina. On Monday, we visited, exactly, right here. We visited the Biblioteca Alexandrina. It's an amazing library and it's very big. Es una impresionante biblioteca y es muy grande. It's an amazing library and it's very big. Okay, the next one. On Friday night, Egyptian food in a restaurant. I tried Egyptian food in a restaurant. It was delicious. There were lots of people. Había muchas personas. There were lots of people and the music was very good. And number 7, I enjoyed my holiday very much. Yo disfruté de mis vacaciones mucho. I enjoyed my holiday very much. So let's review it. Repeat after me or read with me. 1, 2, 3. Last summer, we decided to visit our cousins in Alexandria, Egypt. We traveled there by plane. It was a long flight and I was happy when the plane finally arrived. Alexandria is a great place. We stayed at our cousin's house in the city center for 1 week. On Monday, we visited the Biblioteca Alexandrina. It's an amazing library and it's very big. On Friday night, I tried Egyptian food in a restaurant. It was delicious. There were lots of people and the music was very good. I enjoyed my holiday very much. Excellent, my students. And you still have to do one more exercise, okay? Look at the sentences and complete them with the past simple of the regular verbs. Remember all the regular verbs? Take F in brackets, okay? Well, right here, the verbs in brackets, okay? Number 1, the verb in bracket is try. Susie tried the apple juice. So you have to write, try it in past simple. Right here, we have the example. Number 2, the verb is brush, cepillar, brush. You have to write over here, brush in past simple. What is the past simple of brush? Brush is a regular verb, so it's brushed, okay? Anna brushed her teeth after her bath. Number 3, the verb is watch. What is the past simple of watch? Well, since watch is a regular verb, you have to write it with F, watched. We watched the planes at the airport. Okay, number 4, the verb is wait. The past simple of wait is waited. Mandy waited at the bus stop this afternoon. Number 5, climb. Climb is a regular verb. So in past simple is climbed. My cat climbed up the tree. Number 6, open. The past simple of open is opened. Rick opened all his presents after the party. And number 7, count. The past simple of count is counted. Ken counted his coins. And number 8, cook. The past simple of cook. Cook is a regular verb. So the past simple is cooked. My mom cooked spaghetti for dinner last night. Okay, so let's review and let's try to understand the sentence in your own language, okay? Number 1, Susie tried the apple juice. Susie probó el jugo de manzana. Number 2, Anna brushed her teeth after her bath. Ana se cepilló sus dientes después de su baño. Number 3, we watched the planes at the airport. Nosotros vimos a los aviones en el aeropuerto. Number 4, Mandy waited at the bus stop this afternoon. Mandy esperó en la parada del autobús esta tarde. Number 5, my cat climbed up the tree. Mi gato se subió al árbol. Number 6, Rick opened all his presents after the party. Rick abrió todos sus regalos después de la fiesta. And number 7, Ken counted his coins. Ken contó sus monedas. And number 8, my mom cooked spaghetti for dinner last night. Mi mamá cocinó espagueti para la cena anoche. And well, my dear students, these are the exercises from your wonderful roll book. And you need one more exercise. Just one more exercise to continue practicing the past simple affirmative with regular verbs. You have to open your Herbar book to page 12 and 13. Open up your Herbar book to page 12 and 13. Okay, do you have it? Well, right here I have it. Okay. All right, right here, lesson 28. Past simple affirmative, regular verbs. Follow me with your polishing finger, remember, okay? Or you can use the mouse if you want to. We use the simple past to talk about actions and events in the past. To form the past simple using affirmative verbs, we usually add ed or f to the infinitive form of the verb. Example, visit, visited. Look, looked. Talk, talked. If the verb ends in e, we add d. For example, like, liked, only with d. Use, used, only with d in the past simple. Now, if the verb ends in y, we change y to I and add ed. For example, copy, copy. Okay? Now, write the simple past verbs. We have the infinitive, and right here we have the simple past affirmative. Okay? The first verb is visit. So right here is visited in the simple past. The second verb is learn. So in simple past is learned. Okay? The next verb is look. Okay, so look in simple past is looked, okay, using F. The next verb is use. So we only write a D, used. The next verb is like. So it's like this, liked. Only a D, because you already have an E, all right? The next verb is paint. The simple past of paint is painted, using F, okay? Talk. The simple past of talk is talked. And one more verb, copy. Copy, okay? You take off the Y and you write I-E-D. Okay, my dear students, we go to the final page. Ton, 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 milk with bread. It's a little joke. Okay, let's continue. Read and complete with the verbs in the box. Right here, copied, copiar en pasado. Copió, copiaron, depending, okay? Like, gustar en pasado. Look, mirar en pasado. Paint, pintar en pasado. Stay, quedar en pasado. Stopped, parar en pasado. Traveled, viajar en pasado. Used, usar en pasado. Visited, visitar en pasado. And walk, caminar en pasado. Okay, let's begin. Last Saturday, we visited a big art gallery in New York. Okay, so right here you have already visited. Okay, we by bus. Okay, what verb are we going to write over here? We traveled. We traveled by bus. Okay, you have to remember. Okay, let's continue. The bus. What do you think is this one? The bus stopped or stayed? What do you think is the good one? Well, if you are not sure, we can continue with the next ones and you can come back later to this one. Okay, let's do it like this, all right? So let's continue. And remember, we have two options, stayed or stopped for letter C, okay? Let's continue. We through the park to the museum. So what do you think is this one? Walked. We walked through the park to the museum. Caminamos a través del parque. We walked through the park to the museum. In the gallery, we looked. En la galería vimos. In the gallery, we looked at a lot of paintings and drawings, a muchísimos cuadros y dibujos. After that, después de eso, after that, our favorite painting in our notebooks. What do you think is this one? We copied or painted? We have two options, two possible options, okay? So if you are not sure, you can continue with the next one and you can come back later. On Sunday morning, what do you think is this one? In bed late. Oh, so stayed, okay? So right here, on Sunday morning, I stayed in bed late. El domingo en la mañana me quedé en la cama hasta tarde. On Sunday morning, I stayed in bed late. Okay. I was tired. Estaba cansado. I was tired. In the afternoon, I what? I painted. Okay, so right here, I painted a picture for my mom. Okay. And the next one, lots of different colors. So what do you think is this one? Used. I used. Usé. I used lots of different colors. Usé diferentes tipos de colores. I used lots of different colors. My mom was happy. She liked. She liked my picture a lot. Le gustó mi cuadro muchísimo. She liked my picture a lot. Okay, now let's go back. Letter C. The bus stopped. Remember that we had two options, stopped or stayed. We only have stopped now. So in this case, the bus stopped near a park. El autobús se paró cerca de un parque. Okay. The next one is letter F. After that, we copied. Copiamos. We copied our favorite painting in our notebooks, okay? All right, so right there you have this exercise. Let's read it, okay? Last Saturday, we visited a big art gallery in New York. We traveled by bus. The bus stopped near a park. We walked through the park to the museum. In the gallery, we looked at a lot of paintings and drawings. After that, we copied our favorite painting in our notebooks. On Sunday morning, I stayed in bed late. I was tired in the afternoon. I was tired. In the afternoon, I painted a picture for my mom. I used lots of different colors. My mom was happy. She liked my picture a lot. Okay, and now read and complete with the verbs in parentheses in the simple past. Okay, let's do it. You ready? Okay. Sherrod was a French painter. He lived in Paris, France. He, and the verb study in simple past is studied because it's a regular verb. He studied art there. Next, he start in simple past, started. He started to draw in black and white. Empezó, él empezó. He started to draw, a dibujar in black and white. Then he learned, aprender, learn. Then he learned about science and colors. He used, usar, in simple past, used because it's a regular verb. He used dots of color in his paintings. Él usó puntos de color. He used dots of color in his paintings. He died, morir. In simple past is died. He died when he was 31. Okay, so let's read it one more time. Sherrod was a French painter. He lived in Paris, France. He studied art there. He started to draw in black and white. Then he learned about science and colors. He used dots of color in his paintings. He died when he was 31. Okay, let's do the last exercise. Read and complete the sentences with verbs in the simple past. Okay? Monet was a French painter. He lived in France, but what do you think is this one? This is a more difficult one. Try to think. Monet was a French painter. He lived in France, but a verb that begins with T. Traveled. You have to write it in simple past according to the instructions. He traveled a lot. A verb that begins with letter V. Yes, visit. And you have to write it in simple past. He visited England, Italy, and Norway. A verb that begins with letter S. Yes, study. And you have to write it in simple past because study is a regular verb using F. He studied art in school. Okay, Monet, a verb that begins with letter P. Monet painted, paint. And in simple past, he's painted. Monet painted gardens, water, and buildings. He painted outdoors because he painted outdoors. Él pintaba al aire libre. He painted outdoors because a verb that begins with letter L, like. And the simple past of like, liked. He liked light and color. A verb that begins with letter U, use. And you have to write it in simple past, used. The simple past of use is with ed because it's a regular verb. He used wonderful bright colors. In 1860, he joined the army in Algeria. He didn't paint at all for 7 years. No pintó para nada. He didn't paint at all for 7 years. Monet lived for a long time. He was almost blind. Él estaba casi ciego. He was almost blind at the end of his life. But he didn't stop painting. He, a verb that begins with letter D, a regular verb, die. And the simple past of die is with ed. He died because it's a regular verb. He died when he was 86. Okay, so let's review. Monet was a French painter. He lived in France, but he traveled a lot. Oh, right here we have a little mistake. We have to correct the mistake. Traveled. Okay, he traveled a lot. He visited England, Italy, and Norway. He studied art in school. Monet painted gardens, water, and buildings. He painted outdoors because he liked light and color. He used wonderful bright colors. In 1860, he joined the army in Algeria. He didn't paint at all for 7 years. Monet lived for a long time. He was almost blind at the end of his life, but he didn't stop painting. He died when he was 86. Okay, my dear students, we have come to the end of this lesson. It was wonderful to be with you. I love you. Remember, concentration, effort, and obedience. I love you. Until the next time. See you later. Bye-bye.